And welcome back. For over 20 years, the Hawaiian Council, formerly CNHA, has dedicated itself to uplifting and empowering Native Hawaiians,
uniting the strands of our lahui, whether you live in Hawaii or elsewhere around the world. Kumumehano Kalahain is our senior advisor to the CEO. Kumuhina Le Moana Wangkalu is our cultural ambassador. Hawaiian Council represent.
Yes.
Ladies, thank you so much for being here with us. We understand that the crunch is on for Native Hawaiian Convention, but I just wanted to, first of all, mahalo you folks for being here as we are, we're 2 days, or actually a day and a half away of wrapping up Hawaiian History Month.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and we've been seeing some historical things happen this month alone. In my mind, I'm automatically thinking about the Kumulipo, the Kumulipo event at Iolani Palace. Just what is your thoughts on how the Kanaka have handled our first ever Hawaiian History Month?
It was so great. Shout out to the organizers, everybody from the Hawaii Pono'i Coalition. They do such tremendous work. They've been fighting for this for such a long time. There's such great programming throughout the month. I couldn't get to all of them, right? Because they were somewhere online, but somewhere like in different places. And I was like, oh man, I wish I could go to that. I wish I could go to that. So full on FOMO, so I can't wait till next year.
Yes.
I can't wait till next year. I'm already thinking about events that we can host a year from now that can lend to the intention of Hawaiian History Month, and yeah. Loved it.
Now you know how we feel about the convention.
Yeah.
We're like, I'll go to that session. No, I'll go to that session. How come I can't? So I know we're getting excited about that. But, I know this, as Lena Girl said, we're wrapping up Hawaiian History Month, but still get so much more history that's going to be happening, especially next year. We got Makahasans celebrating 50 years. This year, Hokulea celebrated 50 years.
Yes.
Kumuhina, you want to share some thoughts on that?
Yes. Well, not only has this been a busy weekend for me with the Aloha Week, the Aloha festivals on the float in my palaka. And then yesterday, na wahine o Kekai, I went down to Oli and to Ho'okanipu for the canoes coming in. But also, I'm looking forward to participating in an upcoming halau, having their 50th anniversary. Ooh. I was asked to participate, so I'm really lucky and looking forward to that. But I think what I'd like to say about not just Hawaiian History Month, but a year, throughout the year, we should honor all of the events that occur in history over the course of it. So it's not just that 1 month. The 1 month is understood. People are going to honor it, celebrate it. But we should be thinking about this throughout the year.
Every day.
Every day should be Hawaiian Language Day in Hawaii.
Yes.
Every day should be something of history because there's so many things.
I do agree. I don't know if Chief of War is the reason why, or I don't know if it's online or social media, but I was watching the game of Hawaii playing against Air Force. And when one of our Hawaii boys made a touchdown, the announcer, who is not from Hawaii, the announcers are there, was like, and mahalo, and he said it correctly. You know what I mean? I'm just most announcers wouldn't be saying those kinds of words, but they're feeling confident in speaking the language too. And these are people not from here, not our culture. And I just kind of feel like I do agree with you. It's something that we can live every day. In 1987, it was declared the Year of the Hawaiian.
Yes.
Maybe we should have the Year of the Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have the Year of the Hawaiian again and again and again.
Yep. Celebrating culture and arts, especially here in Hawaii, the Hawaiian culture, it's a gift to everybody who both lives here, whether they're Hawaiian or not, and our visitors that come, our ohana that come and visit us, from all around, our business colleagues that come and visit us. It's such a gift for them when we are able to have all these events, have all these different kinds of celebrations for culture and arts. And it reminds us that we're a thriving, living people.
Yes.
And that's the fun part about it, for us. So again, mahalo everybody from Hawaiian History Month, but like Hina said, there's such great things that continue to go on every month. She glossed over it, but what she was talking about was Uncle Robert Kazamara and his halau is celebrating 50 years. Nakamale celebrating 50 years.
I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag. I wasn't sure if everybody
There's a cat.
Letting the popoki out of the eke.
It's not a secret. tickets are on sale. Go get it. Leeward Community College. But those kinds of things marking our life moments. Like we've lived through the 50 years of Nakamale. We've lived through the 50 years of the Wahine Okekai and those just brave stories of our Wahine who had to kind of like sneak in to the whole paddling, the channel distance. If you don't know that story, that's a story of pure like courage and bravery and women who were willing to take a risk to practice a cultural practice that they weren't allowed to do right before they did it. So we celebrate those kinds of things too, brave moments, courageous moments.
It's so interesting, like, we were just talking off camera, like Uncle Robert didn't know he was living in that Renaissance, that Hawaiian Renaissance. So we could be unaware that we're living in another Renaissance because a lot of things, and maybe it is Chief of War, maybe it is the resurgence of the Hawaiian language to Punanaleo and all the different things that are coming together. But in 50 years, will we be sitting around or having our mo'opuna talking about, hey, how was that?
How was that second Renaissance? We never know we was in one Renaissance.
Exactly. I literally interviewed Uncle Robert right before Mayor Monarch. I said, did you know he was, in the Renaissance? He goes, we had no clue it was in the Renaissance. We was just doing what we was doing, you know, and I think that's when we take a step back and reflect on like all the things, like the kind of energy that's there to take our culture to another level, and share that at a level of excellence that we've not seen. I think we will reflect in 50 years, like, wow, that was a great time, and that started this, and that started this, and that started this movement. Those kinds of things. And hopefully we're doing that kind of work.
I think so.
We starting things.
Yeah.
Just imagine in 50 years what we're going to be as.
Look,
a
two
culture.
Hawaiians with their own show, on here, addressing the community needs on a daily basis. I mean, that is a signal if I've ever heard one. That's a different pie for us.
Yeah.
So, mahalo to you guys.
Mahalo.
Mahalo nui.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We see you guys next week.
Yes.
My wife already started packing our luggage. So we're ready.
Can she come back for me?
Kumehano Kalahain and Kumuhina Le Moana Wong. We see you guys up in Tulele.
Wow.
All right, quick break right now. Coming up next, we're going to sing some happy birthdays.
Happy birthday.
Stay right there.